Pwani University is committed to providing the following services in a timely manner, efficiently and effectively. The first service is response to phone calls during official hours that include landline and any other official line. The requirement is a phone call. The charges are free. The timeline is 15 seconds. The second service is response to inquiries by walk-in clients during official working hours. The requirement is to walk in and make the inquiry. The charges are free. The timeline is 1 minute. 3. The third service is response to correspondence. The requirement is written correspondence. The charges are free. The timeline is 5 working days excluding weekends and public holidays. The fourth service is response to public complaints and grievances. The requirement is to make a complaint. The charges are free. The timeline is 1 working day excluding weekends and public holidays. The fifth service is resolution of complaints. The requirement is to make a verbal or written complaint. The charges are free. The timeline is 14 working days excluding weekends and public holidays. The sixth service is registration of suppliers. The requirement is to submit a duly filled application form, company profile, certificate of incorporation or registration, PIN certificate, valid tax compliance certificate or exemptions, original bank statement, a copy of certificate of registration with regulatory bodies, non-refundable fee payment receipt, copies of annual return forms filled by company registry, and national ID or passport. The charges are free. The timeline is 14 working days excluding weekends and public holidays. The seventh service is processing of tenders. The requirement is to submit bids for goods and services. The charges are free. The timeline is 90 days. The eighth service is notification of successful and unsuccessful bidders. The requirement is to access the e-procurement portal for notification. The charges are free. The timeline is 1 working day. The ninth service is payment for goods and services received. The requirement is L.P.O. or invoice and certificate of completion or goods or services received. The charges are free. The timeline is 60 days from the date of receipt of the invoice. The 10th service is disposal of obsolete items. The requirement is submission of bids. The charges are free. The timeline is 60 days from the date of the advertisement. 11. The 11th service is public participation in the policy-making process. The requirement is familiarization with issues and active participation. The charges are free. The timeline is 1 working day. The 12th service is recruitment of staff. The requirement is to make a formal application based on the advert. The charges are free. The timeline is 90 days. The 13th service is processing requests for information. The requirement is to make a request for information. The charges are free. The timeline is 21 days. The 14th service is student admission. The requirement is to complete and submit the admission form. The charges are the specified fee. The timeline is 48 working days from the date of receipt of the completed form. The 15th service is course registration. The requirement is to complete and submit the registration forms. The charges are for semester or session fees. The timeline is 10 working days after the reporting date. The 16th service is issuance of examination results slip or transcript. The requirement is to make a request. The charges are free. The timeline is 10 working days upon receipt of the request. The 17th service is graduation. The requirement is completion of the course. The charges are specified fees. The timeline is as per the academic calendar. The 18th service is the issuance of certificates. The requirement is completion of the course. The charges are free. The timeline is 48 working days after graduation. The 19th service is teaching and learning. The requirement is registration. The charges are specified fees as per the program. The timeline is as per the almanac. The 20th service is payment of goods and services. The requirements are delivery, acceptance, and invoice. The charges are free. The timeline is within 90 days after the invoice date. The 21st service is issuance of support letters to researchers. The requirement is a request for a support letter and project proposal. The charges are free. The timeline is 10 working days upon receipt of the request and project proposal. The 22nd service is signing of Memorandum of Understanding. The requirement is an agreed MAU and a brief on the MAU. The charges are free. The timeline is 10 working days upon receipt of the agreed MAU and brief. 23. The 23rd service is signing research contract agreements. The requirement is an agreed research contract agreement. The charges are free. The timeline is 5 working days upon receipt of the agreed research contract agreement.